friends, hey, it's your girl Kitty. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a ride or die, part of KKC, welcome back. Today, guys, I am having a KFC feast. I have coleslaw, macaroni salad, fries with gravy, and 2 pieces of chicken. Yum. So, this looks delicious. Before I get started with my eating, I would like to give a shout out to my MVP for the month of January, Paralife TV. If you aren't familiar with who they are, I will leave the link to their channel in the description. I always say that backwards. But yeah, if you want to check them out, show them some love. They are my MVP for the month. The creator of that channel is my cousin. He is a paraplegic and he makes content showing how he does things day to day. So if that is something you're interested in watching, or if you know someone, or if you just want to show them some love and support, that would be greatly appreciated. So let's dig in. Oh, I have Pepsi to drink. Guys, let's get into this macaroni. This macaroni. What? Fine. Macaroni. I don't know why I do that. So, I went on an adventure to get this food, guys. Something I've never done before. KFC gravy is bomb. I got some napkins here. Okay, some of you might laugh. And that's okay. Some coleslaw. We're gonna eat a little bit and then we'll talk. See if I can get a good thumbnail. That was weird. I just got like the family meal. I still don't know where to look. I got a little garbage can here. I know most of my viewers are American. And you guys have Uber Eats, right? Uber Eats and DoorDash. I believe it's DoorDash. So I'm sorry if my eyes are all over the place. I don't know where to look. Where, like, because I find when I'm looking where I think I need to look, or maybe, I don't know. Anyway. So, we have, I always eat the skin last. Oh, that big chunk of chicken. We've always used this is before they had like your basic courier deliveries. Or KFC had their own delivery people. You could call, place an order, and KFC delivery. Or like Greco Pizza would have delivery. That's a Canadian pizza place here. Well, we don't order food to our home very often, but whenever we did, the places we ordered from always have their own drivers. And trying to be with the times, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna try out Skip the Dishes, which is basically like a DoorDash type thing. So, I'm on DoorDash app. I go to Google Play, I download the app, I sign up or whatever. And I'm like, oh wow, like there's quite a few restaurants and stuff around. And so I'm like, I'll try it. Maybe I should order something different, like something I've never had before. I mean, not saying that these restaurants in my city, the food looks amazing, but the prices, I'm like, wow. Like, for me to order for my family, I was like, goodness gracious. And then I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll get pizza. And then I changed my mind. So we didn't get pizza, obviously. And then I'm like, no, if I'm going to order food, I want to get something that's going to feed us supper tonight and then feed us lunch tomorrow. So, I'm like, well, bang for my buck is KFC. So I find KFC on the app and I'm looking through and I choose what combo. like what family meal I want. And so I go through the list, and you gotta like pick what you want. You get the 14 pieces of chicken and 4 sides. So I pick like large fry, the coleslaw, macaroni, and the gravy. So, and then I added a 2 liter of Pepsi. I get my order placed. And this is where I need to learn to read things. After I place the order, well, first I had to transfer money to John's Visa debit because mine is just a regular debit. I know I'm behind the times, but there's a call coming in, but leave a message. I did it again. So I sent money to John's card, placed the order, and then it shows you like a little car, and it says like the driver's name, so-and-so is on their way to pick up your order. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I thought it was so cool. And then I get an email confirmation of my order, like my order was placed and how to track it and whatever. So I'm scrolling through the order, rereading what I ordered. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't remember seeing anywhere for like to pay the delivery driver. So then I started like anxiety, like kind of panic, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this young man is gonna be like, bitch, where's my money? So then I was like panicking and like, oh my gosh, what's that? What did I do something wrong? Like, I don't remember there being a spot. Or it's saying like the delivery fee. So I was worrying. I'm like, this poor gentleman is like going to get my food, and I don't even know how the heck I'm gonna pay him because I have no cash. It's supposed to be contactless, and I was like really worried. So then I go back to my email. No, I go back in the app, and I'm like frantically looking through this app, and then I start messaging friends on Messenger on Facebook, and I'm like, oh my God, someone help me. Have you guys ever ordered from Skip the Dishes? Blah, 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 blah. And my luck, the 3 people I reach out to are like, no, sorry, I haven't. I'm like, really? So, I'm like, well, that was no help. Keep it down. I'm doing the YouTubes. No. So I end up going back to my email, find the order, and I'm scrolling down, and I read through everything. And then finally I see where it says the delivery fee, and then there was a spot for tip, which I'm like, really? So now I feel bad. But now I know, right? My fries are getting cold. So meanwhile, I'm like kind of like nervous, like I don't know how this works, like it's supposed to be contactless, like what does he just drop it on the step and run? Sure enough, I'm like in the living room, peeking out the window, like a crazy person. And then my app, I heard him pull in the driveway, and then like literally seconds my app notified me that my delivery was here. And I'm like trying to be really quiet. Trying to be really quiet because I felt bad. And I'm on the phone. My phone rings and it's Jamie. And he's like, I'm like, hello. He's like, hi, why are you whispering? And I'm like, shh. I'm waiting for the guy to leave. And he's like, what guy? And I'm like, the delivery guy. And he's like, okay, but why are you whispering? So I tell him, and he's like, you're crazy. I'm like, yeah, I know. So the driver puts the stuff on the step and then knocked on the door. And I'm like, don't touch my door. He couldn't hear me, but don't touch my door. And then sorry if you hear Johnny, he's gaming with some friends. So then I hear the guy get back in his car, and as I'm opening, I thought he already backed into my driveway. But I think he was just waiting to make sure I went out and got my food. And, you know, because there's like people going around stealing people's like Amazon orders and off their steps and just, oh, excuse me, craziness. Anyway, so I think he was just waiting to make sure that someone came out and got the order. I opened the door and I like noticed he's like still in the driveway, so I like kind of waved to him and I grabbed the bags and or no, he had already backed out, but as I opened the door and went to get the bags, he's like honks the horn, like kind of alert that, you know, I was here, I'm leaving, bye. Like, bitch, come get your food. I don't know if it tells you their real name, and I highly doubt this guy will ever see this, but I apologize, sir. Now I know. But I will say, oh, I'm getting full. I would definitely use skip the dishes again. I was very impressed with the service, the prompt service. Like, it wasn't, I think it was like 15, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. And I had my food on my doorstep. So, I was very impressed. Like, we very rarely order food to our house, like I said. We usually just do drive-through. This isn't what I wanted to eat, though. I wanted, to try, Indian food. But honestly, if I'm gonna do those videos, it's pricey to buy certain restaurants for everybody, like my whole family. So I plan to try the Indian food, but I'm gonna order it in like the afternoon for like lunch. Oh, mama. I think I'm done, guys. Wow. Well, I did a number on it, that's for sure. Anyways, my beautiful KKC, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel and you made it this far, I'm happy you stuck around to listen to my silly story. And I would love for you to consider joining the KKC family. It's simple. All you gotta do is, oh, excuse me. Try not to burp. All you gotta do is drop the sprinkles and smiles. I'm sure you can figure out what that means. I haven't said that in a hot minute. But yeah, do the thing. And join the KKC family. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Deuces.